So hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are with problem number 3069, distribute elements into two arrays. Easily or simply, this is the most basic problem I have solved till date. Here you just have to do the things which are mentioned. Like here they have mentioned conditions. Just implement it in code and you will get the optimal solution. No need to do any like extra. So moving with the problem, you are given an array nums. What you have to do is pick the first element of nums, put it in ARR1, that is array 1. Pick the second element of nums, put it in array 2, and later on just check the last element of array 1 and array 2. If array 1 last element is greater than the last element of array 2, put the next element in nums in array 1, else put it in array 2. This is just the simple logic behind the question. I will show you some like intuition so that you understand. This is example one where you are given nums. So basically, as we know, the first point is pick the first element, put it in array one. So like let's take like 2 will be put in array ones. Now we move to the next point. So now we are pointing at 2. So when sorry at 1. So now 1 will be put in array 2 because it's the second element. So 1 is been put here. Now we are moving to this next element, that is 3. Now check these two. Now if 2 is greater than 1 basically, so we have to put 3 in array 1. So 3 will be here. So this basically makes array 1 as 2 comma 3, array 2 is 1. So now we have finished nums. Now the last step is just put all the elements in array 2, that is append elements in array 2 at the end of array 1. So basically what we have to do, we have to take this 1, append it here, and at last just return array 2, array 1, sorry. So we have to basically return 231, and that's the solution here. Output is 231. Moving to the second example, first we are at 5. So we will be getting 5 here. Next 4 will be in array 2. This is the initial step which is basically done in every array. Next now we will be having 3. Now checking the last element of array 1 and array 2, 5 and 4. As 5 is greater, 3 will be appended in array 1. So moving, we will be having 3 here. Now checking the last elements of array 1 and array 2, 3 and 4. 4 is greater. So whichever the element is greater, the next element will be appended in that array. So 8 will be appended here. Now we have come to the end of nums. So this is the arrays. And what was the last step? Just append the elements of array 2 in array 1. So we have 4. We just appended 4 comma 8 here, and at last we return this array. This is the solution 5 3 4 8. Now I will show you some exceptional cases, that is, we call it edge cases. Now what was the first condition? What we were doing is picking the first element, putting it in array 1, picking the second element, putting it in array 2. This was the case. But let's consider there is only one element in nums. Then what we should do? What we will do? Pick the first element, put it in array 1. Array 2 will be empty as no element is there. And at last we return array 1. So basically we are returning nums, the same one. So what we can do, either by like creating array 1 and array 2, directly return nums for n is equal to 1. N is equal to 1. That is size of nums. The same case is for when we have an array of two numbers. We will be having 1 here and 2 will be placed in the second array. Now like we come to the end of nums, so what we will do, we will append this in num array 1. So we have append this, finally we return array 1, then that is as same as nums. So basically what we have done is we are doing like returning nums. So we can use the condition like here n is equal to 2. So for n is equal to 1 and 2, both we can directly return nums, and after that we come to the logic. this is. So let me walk you through my solution first. So my solution was, as we have to create two vectors, array1 and array2, for like moving those, and optimized solution will be like this point will be taken up. So if the size is less than 2, we there is no need to create array1 and array2. So this is basically the solution. So if it is less than equal to 2, return the same, that is nums, as I have explained you in here, right here. Like if it is less than 2, we have to basically, it is the answer is same as nums. So that's the same. Now here it is return nums. Now first point, as what we are doing here is put the first element in array1 and put the second element in array2. Same thing is done here. Put the first element in array1, that is first element, and making the size as 0, that is index of it as 0, and the second element in array2, that is the second element, and putting the size of the second array is also 0, because I am maintaining size 1 and size 2 so that I can compare the last elements of them individually, and then accordingly I can like append the next element. Now I will start the loop from I is equal to 2, because I have finished off first and second element, that is 0 and 1. So I is equal to 2 till the size, and check if the last element of first array is greater than the second, then append the integer in first array and increase the size, so that I will be now uh, moving to the updated last number. And if like if it is equal, or array 2, like last element of array 2 is greater than last element of array 1, we have to push, like append the number in array 2 and then increase the size of array 2. And at last what I have done is, when I have like moved or finished making this arrays, then what we have done is append array 2 to array 1. So this is the step I have performed here, like from I is equal to 0, so picking all the elements and pushing back, that is appending all the elements of array 2 in array 1, and at last returning array 1. So this was the original solution, and this also performed 100%. I can show you, like it beats 100% of the code, so we can consider that it's more like the most optimal solution. The only is like here there is a minor efficiency improvement, not asymptotically. Like both have the same complexity, but like for practically it is better. So I will just explain you this. It's same. The if it size is less than equal to 2, return the same. Then here we reserve, so that whenever here we append, right? At this point we append the numbers. So initially we reserve this like the size, so that later on we do not face any problem while as our size of or the vectors are increasing in size. So initially only we reserve the size for them, and then basically the same insert or append for first element, second element, and start the loop here. And this last logic has changed. Here the logic I have implemented from my own, and here we have a function, that is array1 dot insert array1 end. So that is basically insert at array1 end, and what to insert from array2 beginning to array2 end, that is this all the whole array2, append it at or insert it at array1 end. So this is the one step, and at last return array1. So both are like the same in time complexities, just a minor efficiency change. So this was the whole video and the solution. I hope you like the solution, and as it is a good solution, as it beats 100% of the codes. So thank you for watching, and be consistent and understand the code intuition always. Thank you for watching.